I don't have amnesia anymore, Giselle. When I started to remember things, I went to look for Kaloy.
About Giselle, did you know that Paulina posted bail for her?
My little brother, Paulina, where is Kaloy?
You left them, remember? Because you went back for Natalia. That's what happened.
Giselle is nothing but trouble. I'm asking this of you. Please stop seeing her.
Handsome, what are you doing here?
Where's Giselle?
She's not here. If you really want to see her, go over to Paulina's place.
Are you planning to get revenge?
Whatever decisions I might make in my life, they don't concern you anymore.
The results of the DNA test for Adriana. Now we know the truth. We have scientific evidence.
Adriana, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Calvin.
You'll have to forgive me for those. Those were the only gifts I could afford.
Merry Christmas, Stefano.
Here, have a taste.
Where'd that come from?
Madame Claudia had us prepare it. Could you please give this to Adriana? Could you also tell her Merry Christmas, okay?
Okay, I'll tell her that.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Everything that I'm doing is for you, Natalia. Until that time, you can call me worthy of being your husband.
Sir Karl is looking for you, Calvin.
What?
Tell him who you are already.
You said no more meddling, right? Then I wish you would also respect what I want. But I'm going to abide by whatever it is that you want.
Paulina, my contact called me from the hospital. It's about Naomi. It looks like she's going to wake up soon. We wouldn't have reached this point if Natalia had just killed you already.
Thank goodness I finally have my daughter back. There's so many things in my mind right now. I know I still love Karl, and I know that Adriana wants us to get back together again. But even if I wanted that, I'm still married to Giorgio. He's done everything that he can to change himself, to make up for the things he's done to me.
Doctor, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I can't accept your offer. That's an expensive procedure and I have no way of paying for it. And another thing. When my father was still alive, he used to tell me that what's important is to have a good heart and a good attitude. That's why I'm happy just the way I am today.
Well, Giselle, if that's how you truly feel, then why do I always see you crying?
Tina, could you please call Pablo and tell him that I'm on my way out now?
Of course, Doctor.
Karl?
Can I talk to you just for a few minutes? I don't have anyone to talk to. I just wanted to let out what I was feeling inside. My sister Cindy. She's gone. She passed away. And Kaloy is missing. I want to go and look for him. And now that my memory is back, I want to make my family whole again, Natalia. I am so thankful that I have Adriana. However, I feel, Natalia, that Adriana wants to have her family whole again too.
You're still so very young, Giselle. To see or to even understand what real happiness is about. Why don't you let me help you? It won't cost you anything. I'll take care of it. It's my gift to you, Giselle.
You don't have to worry. I will never abandon Adriana.
Adriana needs more than just a mother.
Karl, you can come and get her anytime. I'm not going to stop her from seeing you.
Natalia, you don't understand. Adriana needs a father too. And we need to be with each other.
You know you should have a little faith in me. Believe in me, Giselle. That scar you have on your face, if it wasn't for that scar, you would have gone so far already. You better believe me. That scar will give you nothing but sadness. You're better off without it. Don't you think?
I know you're having a hard time with the case. Natalia, I'm here for you. Take me back into your life. Why don't you lean on me? I'm not going to let you slip through my fingers again. I love you. I love you so much, Natalia, and I know you love me too.
Doctor, you really have to forgive me. I know that you have nothing but good intentions, but I really don't think I should feel sorry for the way that I look.
Paulina, Naomi's come out of her coma.
Karl, I am still married to Giorgio. What matters is Adriana is alive. Her daughter is alive. That should be enough for us to continue with our lives.
Manolo is a very good friend of yours, Emmanuel. I don't believe when they say that he's dead. I know that you know where he might be.
Tatiana, wherever Manolo is, dead or alive, just leave him in peace.
But he's been quiet for far too long, Emmanuel. Because of him, our family is in a mess now. I'm sure that you've heard the news about what's happening at Claudia's clinic. She's been reckless with the Herrera family money. I need Manolo to be here to fix this mess. Naomi, Counselor Topacio has been taking care of your case. It's a good thing that she offered us her services to fight for a case for free. And even your hospital bill, she said that she'll take care of it.
That's the way we do things at our law firm. Every once in a while, we do accept pro bono cases. Let's just say that this is just our charity work.
Thank you very much, Counselor. My savings have somewhat run out, so I'm afraid we might not be able to pay for the hospital bills as well as all of our legal bills.
Yes, I heard about the lawsuit against the Herrera Beauty Clinic. All right, I will tell you this. Manolo is still alive, but the last thing I heard about him was he's been hiding out at this home for the aged. And that's all that I know.
Then explain it to me. What's the problem and why won't you let her operate on you? It's a good thing that something can still be done to fix your ugly face.
Mother, you know that I accepted the way I look now.
Accepted? You've accepted it? Giselle, do you know what the difference is between an idiot and an imbecile? Huh?
Tatiana, you are really insane. You still haven't given up your futile search for that brother of yours?
And why should I stop? If I were the one to reap the benefits as a result?
Just remember this. You already got your share from the Herrera family money. You aren't going to get anything else because everything that was left of it is meant for me.
We'll see about that.
The word idiot is used by poor people. And an imbecile is an idiot who's been able to rub elbows with all the rich people. That's what people can call you. You're an idiotic imbecile. Oh my goodness. It's a good offer. Are you going to let that go?
By the way, thank you for all the food that you gave me during Christmas. They were so darn yummy. That's why all of the stray dogs were so full to the brim after picking themselves out on your food.
Good, good, good. After all, we both know that those stray dogs have better taste than you do.
You really are such a good person, Counselor. You know, we really don't have any money left. Everything that I could put up for sale, I have sold off already. That's why we have to do well and win at these hearings for my daughter's case.
Don't worry about a thing. We are going to win this case against the Herrera Beauty Clinic. And I will guarantee you that you will get a huge settlement as soon as we win this trial.
Mother, it's because I'm very scared.
Giselle! I'm so sick and tired of looking at that scar of yours. And most likely, Paulina's sick and tired of looking at that too. I don't think she's going to give you an offer like that if she doesn't see any potential. Am I right? And another thing. Don't you ever get tired? When you look at a mirror, you see that hideous scar of yours? Well then if you aren't tired of it, I'm sorry, I've had enough of it. I'm sick and tired of looking at that, you know. Will you start using your head? You stupid girl.
Hi, good morning, Doctor.
How are you doing today, Naomi?
I'm feeling much better, Doctor. Thank you very much.
I have something to ask you, Naomi. Because we found this out through your blood tests, that you had taken an antidepressant right after having your operation. That's why you had convulsions. And when you had your convulsions, your brain lost its supply of oxygen, and that's why you went into a coma. Why did you take that antidepressant?
When I woke up in the recovery room, water. I want some water. I felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take this. And these pills too. Now bring them to Madam Naomi right away. Hurry up, bring them now!
I suddenly heard a woman's voice. She said to give me some medicine. But she was ordering Giselle to give me the medicine.
Madam?
Giselle, don't even think of leaving her. I'm going to find some help.
I just can't remember who it was. But the moment that I see her, I will be able to identify her.
I would like to start over. I want a new life. The first thing I'll do is to search for the family I once had, for Cindy and Kaloy. I want to reunite the family that was taken from me with Adriana. With you.
Hello, Aunt?
Calvin, your brother Karl and I saw each other. I just want you to know that he's been trying to look for you.
Giselle had mentioned that to me too.
Naomi? Well, according to the medical legal report, in the quantitative results of your blood test, they found that the amount of antidepressants was found to be elevated. That's why you had a seizure after having your operation. And we have filed a lawsuit against the Herrera Beauty Clinic because they still went through with the operation despite them knowing that you take antidepressants.
Naomi, why are you taking antidepressants? Are you going through some big problems?
No, Mother. I've just been stressed out at work. But I can handle it. Mother, I'm getting hungry.
All right, I'll go and ask the nurse if you're allowed to eat now, okay? Please excuse me.
All right, then. I'll go check on my other patients. Get some rest, Naomi.
Counselor, I have to tell you something. I still feel guilty up until now. I never got the chance to help Giselle. And my conscience won't let me rest when it comes to your brother Karl because I can't tell him about you.
Aunt, maybe it would be best if he didn't know anything about me. I love Daddy. I don't want to give him any more grief, especially now. He's having a hard time dealing with your separation.
But you can never tell this to my mother, so she won't worry.
What is it, Naomi?
It isn't Dr. Natalia who's at fault here. It's Dr. Paulina. I first went to her. She was the one supposed to operate on me, but she said she had a conference out of the country. That's why she said she couldn't do it. She also told me that I should see Dr. Natalia.
Do you really want the surgery done as soon as possible?
But this is my only free time, Doctor.
I'm going to tell you something, but it will be our secret. Why don't you just go to Herrera Beauty Clinic?
And you're really going to refer me to your rival clinic?
Honestly, I care about you. If you really want a liposuction and I'm not available, I think Natalia can do a very good job for you. However, don't tell them that you're taking antidepressants, okay?
But I wasn't supposed to tell her anything. That I was taking some antidepressants. Those were her specific instructions. I understand you, Calvin. But I know that you're just respecting what your dad is feeling. But are you really going to refuse your brother? Maybe by some chance, your dad will understand when he finds out the truth.
I don't know what Daddy's going to think when he finds out that you've known all along that Karl and I are brothers. He might think that we were together in this all along. It might just aggravate the problem.
Oh, all right. The decision is up to you. Thank you, Calvin. Bye.
All right.
It was even Dr. Paulina who took care of my lab tests. And she was the one to clear them. I also had my lab tests done at an affiliate of the Herrera Beauty Clinic. But I was wondering why the results of the test were negative for the use of antidepressants. It should be Dr. Paulina who should face the courts.
Mommy, have you heard the news already?
About what?
They said it's about Naomi. She's come out of her coma.
Naomi, this is going to be a very big problem. You have a very strong case going after Dr. Natalia. Because it was at her clinic where you actually got your condition. And you yourself had said someone had made you drink some medicine when you were in the recovery room. If we back down from the case now, from the Herrera Beauty Clinic, and then we go after Dr. Paulina for damages, there's a huge risk that we will lose because everyone will start to doubt your credibility. The bottom line is, you still lied to Dr. Natalia, and that is because you withheld your intake of antidepressants. And because of that, a lawsuit can be charged by the Herrera Beauty Clinic against you. You will be buried neck deep in debts, and you may even be thrown in jail.
Okay, so 3 p.m. is my call time, right? Don't worry, I'll be on time, okay? All right, bye. You were saying, Dad?
That's it. I fell short of my obligations to my siblings.
But Dad, didn't you tell me before that they weren't your real brother and sister, so you just adopted them?
That's right, they weren't my real siblings. But ever since we became orphans, I was the one who took care of them. I was the one who acted as their father, mother, brother. But now Cindy's gone. It's Kaloy that I want to look for now. But the thing is, I don't know if he's still alive. I wish that I could still make amends with him. I hope that it's not too late.
Oh, Dad. Can I talk to you for a second?
What is it? I'm in a hurry. I'm going to be late for my anger management class.
You need to know the truth behind Calvin's real identity.
I suggest that you don't disclose the fact that you went to Dr. Paulina. We can deal with this case later, behind closed doors. It's just risky. It's your life, your future, and that of your mother's that is at stake in all of this.
The problem is I also signed papers with Dr. Natalia. It said there that no matter what happens to me after the operation, they aren't liable.
Even if you had signed a waiver form, they still did a grave injustice to you, Naomi, because they had the knowledge that it's a contradiction for patients to undergo an operation if they are taking such medications. And that waiver is not applicable to cover up for their mistakes. That's our argument in court.
What seems to be your problem again?
I don't have a problem, Dad. Maybe you do. You really need to know about this little secret. I heard Calvin talking to Aunt Natalia.
And so?
Well, it turns out your favorite son, Calvin, is the brother of none other than Karl Marciano.
Hold on, Dad. Why are you so determined to look for him?
Adriana. At that time, my world stood still. Because of that, a lot of people who I loved got left behind. There were some people that I hurt. And one of them was Kaloy. I want to make it up to him if I still can. That's why I want to find him.
Naomi Malandrino has finally come out of her coma. According to her lawyer, Counselor Linda Topacio, Malandrino is already prepared to face Dr. Natalia Herrera at the fiscal's office. This is John Esqualan reporting.
Naomi, don't worry about a thing. We are going to fight this. We need to bring that doctor to justice for what she did to you. Okay? We will do this together.
Thank you very much, Herrera Beauty Clinic, for making me beautiful. I'm very sure that you will be happy with their services too. The doctors are experts. Their services are so great, so please don't believe the gossip that has been said about the clinic.
She's a very good speaker. She's all out on her endorsement for our clinic. But the question is, does she have credibility? Is she convincing? Will the sales of our clinic go higher because we are endorsed by Adriana?
The doctor told us earlier that you can be released tomorrow.
Nico, I'm so guilty. I want to drop the lawsuit already. My conscience is eating me up. Mother, don't take your anger out on Adriana. We're very lucky to still have an endorser. I offered a deal with high-profile celebrities. No one wanted it.
And why? Who was the one who created this wretched scandal? Wasn't it you? And that girl, that Giselle, who is now alongside Paulina?
Come on.
I'm to blame for all this mess. If it wasn't for me, my mother's life would never have gotten so complicated.
Naomi, you didn't do anything wrong. Okay? You remember that. You're the victim in this. You better remember that I'm always here for you and your mother to give you full support. So that's enough.
Madam, excuse me, please. Someone just dropped off a letter for you, Madam Natalia.
It's a subpoena from the fiscal's office. They want me to go there for the hearing of the case.
Giselle, have you made a decision yet? Don't you want to be beautiful just like me? Brittany, Giselle has been thinking very hard about that. Will you stop nagging her? You still have to think about it. Hello? It's impolite to refuse such gifts. I just told you to stop it. Giselle, you should know that I understand you. I know that it's a very big decision to allow me to make you beautiful. Because if that happens, your life is really going to change.
Can you tell me that you never once tried to lie to me?
Dad?
Answer my question, Calvin. And you better make sure that you're going to give me the right answer.
What do you mean by that?
I already know your secret with Natalia. That Karl is your brother.
Oh, Mother.
Doctor, I only came by here because a letter came for Giselle, and it looks pretty important.
This is a subpoena.
What's it say?
This came from the fiscal's office. It says they want to see Giselle so that she can testify in the case against Natalia.
Why didn't you tell me this right away?
Because I didn't want to go back to the past. I forgot all about it when you came along and adopted me. I never thought that he would ever come back. Dad, please don't get angry with me, but I don't have any intentions of telling him who I am. You're my family now, the man I think of as my father.
I don't need to hear your explanations, nor your stories. I want to know who has your loyalty.
What's that about? Is there still a case against me?
No, all you need to do is testify. Because she was the one who had you thrown in jail.
Mother, this is scaring me.
Who has it?
Dad, you have my loyalty.
Prove it to me then!
I don't need to prove anything to you. We've been together for so many years now. You gave me a wonderful life after he turned his back on me. I have a deep-seated anger for him. I will never be able to forgive him. And now, he's causing our family to break up by getting close to Aunt Natalia.
Don't worry about this, Giselle. I'll take care of you. I won't abandon you in this. We will fix everything. Have faith in me, okay?
Dad. Please, you have to believe me. Trust me on this, Dad.
Calvin. I need you to prove your loyalty to me. Go visit Karl. I want you to talk to him. Convince him to stay away. Stay away from Natalia. Do you understand me?
Yes, Dad.
Are you very sure?
Yes, ma'am. There's no Manolo Herrera here.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Slowly, madam.
What is it, Mother?
Naomi, I have some terrible news for you. The house you built from your savings has been foreclosed. Yes, hello. Good afternoon, hi. I just wanted to ask you something. Do you have a Manolo Herrera who is living there at your nursing home?
Hold on. Are you the same woman who called us earlier?
Oh, yes, please forgive me. It's just that I suddenly thought maybe he changed his name. But Manolo Herrera is his real given name. He's a tall man. He's fair-skinned, mid-60s, and he has an attitude. My brother sort of comes off as being arrogant, and he's very crabby.
Tall man? Fair skin? Always getting into fights?
Oh, that's him.
Most of the men here are like that. Why don't you try to come down here, just so you can make sure it's him?
Oh, okay. All right, okay, thank you.
Aren't you a friend of Giselle's? You're Giorgio's son. What's your name again?
Calvin.
Calvin. We've met before at the fashion show. By the way, my name is Karl.
I'm so sorry, Naomi. This is the only thing we can afford. I feel so ashamed because I've only added more to your problems.
It's all right, Mother. I'm going to make a promise to you that I'm not going to allow us to lose our house just like that. Don't worry. I promise you. We are going to get back our home one of these days.
Thank you, Naomi.
You're just in time. We're about to open. You'll be our first customer. How many of you are there? Come inside.
I didn't come here to eat.
Then why did you really come here, Calvin?
I'm not going to beat around the bush. I only came here to tell you to stay away from my Aunt Natalia.
Madam? Naomi? For me, if you would let me, and if you won't get mad at me, I would like to help you move into a house more suited to your taste.
Thank you very much, Nico, but we are going to get through this. Who knows what people might say since you don't have any obligation towards us.
Thank you very much for being so kind to us, Nico. My daughter and I will get through this. Right?
All right.
You have a family too, right? You know how important that is. My family's in a big mess right now. Aunt Natalia's left Daddy, and there's a lawsuit against her clinic. I want to make my family whole again. But the thing is, you are one of the problems. You're not helping at all. You're hurting a lot of people with what you're doing. I hope you know the right thing to do.
Giselle, don't get nervous.
Mommy, what is that Giselle doing here? She even came with Paulina. She's really trying to make enemies of us.
Wasn't it Paulina who posted Giselle's bail?
And now Paulina is taking Giselle's side?
Doctor, I'm getting very nervous.
Relax, don't be nervous, Giselle. Just remember, you didn't do anything wrong. Because it was Natalia who didn't take care of her patient. So she should answer for that, do you understand?
Are you sure you can't come inside and stay with me?
Our lawyer will take good care of you. I'll just be outside. Go on.
Giselle, don't worry. I will defend you in case Dr. Natalia tries to corner you. They've cleared you of all charges. They just want your testimony.
Today marks the start of the hearings at the fiscal's office at downtown City Hall of Naomi Malandrino against the very popular cosmetic surgeon, Dr. Natalia Herrera. This is the first time the two will meet face-to-face since seeing each other at the Herrera Beauty Clinic. This is Bernice Gaul reporting live at the scene.
Joey? Joey,
Yes, boss?
I have to go. You're in charge, okay?
Okay, boss.
All right.
Mommy? Mommy, I am very sure that that it was Paulina who pushed Giselle to testify against us. Mommy? Mommy?
Adriana, at this moment, I don't want to think about Paulina. I'm getting very nervous about how this will all turn out. I don't know what I'm going to do if ever the fiscal approves our case.
Naomi, don't worry about a thing. This will all get fixed soon.
Thank you very much, Nico. I can't avoid getting nervous, especially when Dr. Natalia came in. I don't want to lose in this lawsuit.
Naomi, you are the aggrieved party in this. You have no reason to be scared.
Mommy, don't worry too much. We are being supported by our documents, so I truly believe that we stand a chance.
I really hope all this will be settled.
Naomi, Nico is right. We'll do our best to make sure that Dr. Natalia will pay for the reckless behavior her clinic has shown. Don't worry.
I really can't stop being nervous. The only thing I want is to win this fight for my mother, just so I can win my house back.
All right, I'll leave you here. I'll just be outside.
Thank you.
Dad,
Hey.
you look like you're in a hurry. Are you on your way to the hospital?
No, I'm going to the fiscal's office. They're going to start the hearings for your Aunt Natalia regarding her case against Naomi Malandrino. I'm running a little late. That's why I'm trying to hurry.
Really? Can I come with you? Right after the session, I'll go straight to the home.
Okay, hurry up. Come on then.
And then I just saw Giselle there. She gave some water and medicine to Miss Naomi while she was having a seizure. I don't exactly know why she did that, but I immediately called my mother. Hurry up and give her some water, she's thirsty! To check on the patient. Go on, Giselle!
Madam?
Giselle, don't even think of leaving her. I'm going to find some help. And when I came back, Miss Malandrino was already unconscious.
It was you. It was you who told Giselle to give me my medicine while I was in a seizure.
That isn't true!
It's her! The voice I heard was
please
her!
calm down. I'll handle this.
That isn't true! Mom, don't believe her, she's lying!
Paulina, I have so many whiteheads. I think I need a facial. Who are you calling anyway? It's Giselle, right? You really can't wait for the gossip. I don't need to call Giselle up to find out what's going on with the case against Natalia. You're out for blood. And now you're after mine? I was only asking who you're trying to call. I'm trying to call Karl.
I never had any plans or bad intentions in giving medicine and water to drink to Madame Naomi. I was just told by Madame Adriana to do exactly that.
You're a liar! You're making up stories!
Adriana, just let her talk. Natalia did lose the case, but I still don't have Karl. Brittany, I'm on the losing side.
I have use for this somewhere else.
What do you mean by that? Don't do anything stupid.
And this is all of them?
I told you to get off of me! I told you I'm not sleeping!
Manolo?
Giorgio,
What are you doing here?
If I can't have you, then no one else ever will.
Giorgio!
Huh?
Don't!